think that's what kept me there. Not what you were, but what I kept hoping you'd become. Every time we had a hard conversation, you'd promise things would get better. You'd hold my hand, look me in the eye and say, I hear you. And for a few days, maybe even a week, things would feel different, just long enough for me to believe you again. I wasn't holding on to reality, I was holding on to potential. I kept hoping you'd change, kept believing tomorrow would be different, kept telling myself this wasn't who you really were, that the man I fell in love with was still somewhere underneath all this distance. I kept hoping you'd change, and every time I stayed, hope got stronger while I got weaker. I stayed after the missed birthdays, the forgotten conversations, the promises that quietly expire without ever being acknowledged. I stayed after nights when I cried myself to sleep and woke up pretending everything was okay, because every now and then you'd show me a glimpse of the person I missed, and I'd start all over again. You gave me just enough to keep me waiting, but never enough to make me feel secure. I kept hoping you'd change, even when the evidence said otherwise, even when my friends stopped asking questions because they already knew the answer. I kept defending possibilities while living in realities that were breaking me. I kept hoping you'd change, instead of accepting that you didn't want to. The truth is, people don't change because someone loves them enough. They change because they want to, because they recognize the damage, because they're willing to do the work. And I spent years thinking my patience could heal things that your effort never touched. I kept hoping you'd change, but now I understand the woman who needed saving wasn't you, it was me, the version of me who kept sacrificing herself for promises that never became actions. I kept hoping you'd change while ignoring how much I was changing just to survive. Loving you, you know what hurts the most? Not that you never changed, it's that I spent so many years waiting for you to. And while I was waiting, I forgot to choose myself.